Let's continue chapter number 6, division, part 10. So children, today we will see the exercise which is based on word problems. So children, whenever we frame the word problems which are based on division, or whenever we solve the questions which are based on word problems of division, so you can see a few terms like division word problems can be framed using different terms. You will see different terms like split equally, shared equally, equal parts, each, shared between, etc. You will see these terms and you can then easily understand that you have to do the division in that given word problem. So today we will see exercise 6.6, which is based on word problems. So let's start with question number 1. So question number 1 is, a train travelled 360 km in 4 hours. So how much distance did it travel in 1 hour, assuming it travelled the same distance each hour? So children, whenever the word problem is been given, you have to read it very carefully. Once or twice you read it very carefully. So in the question, what is been given? The train travelled 360 km in 4 hours. And what is been asked, that how much distance will it cover, will it travel in 1 hour, assuming that it travelled the same distance each hour. So first, because this is a word problem, so first we will write what is been given, and that in the form of statements. So let's see how to solve that. So first we will write distance travelled in 4 hours, which has been given 360 km. So now distance travelled in 1 hour, it will be like that 360 km that we have to divide by 4. That we have to divide in 4 equal parts. So we will come to know that how much distance that did it travel in 1 hour. So let's divide it here. We are using here short division method, you can see, or you can divide it normally as well. Okay. So this we will write, divisor we will write here. This is our dividend. So 4 9s are 36 and that 40 times. So what did we get? We get here 90 km. So now, because this is a word problem, so we have to write the answer in the final statement. Like, does the train travelled how much distance? 90 km in 1 hour. Okay. So in this way, first when we are solving the word problem, first we will write what is being given, then we will solve the given question, and then finally we will write the answer in the form of a statement. Okay, the final answer. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Question number 3 is, in a factory 9,342 juice bottles are filled in 3 hours. In 3 hours, how many bottles are filled? 9,342. If the same number of bottles are filled each hour, how many bottles are filled in 1 hour? Okay. So in 3 hours, you can see in 3 hours, 9,342 juice bottles are filled in 3 hours. So it is been asked that how many bottles are filled in 1 hour. So again, what we will do? Yes, we have to divide. So first we will write the what has been given, that we will write in the form of statements. So number of bottles filled in 3 hours. So that number of bottles were 9,342. Then number of bottles filled in 1 hour, that we have to find. So for that, what we will do? We will divide. So here we will divide now. So 3 3s are 9, that you can see here. Then 3 1s are 3. Again we will go for 3 ones are 3. So 1 will be remainder, that will write just above the next digit of the dividend. So now we have 1 to 12. So 3 fours are 12. So what did we get here, children? 3140. So it means now we have to write the final answer in the form of statement. Thus 3114 bottles are filled in 1 hour. How many bottles? 3114 bottles. Okay. Now let's move to the next question. Now question number 6 is, a science fair has 156 displays. There are 12 displays in each row. In each row, how many displays are there? 12 displays are there in each row. And how many total signs that displays are there? 156 displays are there. Now how many rows of display are there at the science fair? Okay, so you have to find that how many displays will be there in the, how many rows of displays are there at the science fair. So again we have to divide here. Okay, so let's first write what is being given and what we have to find. So total number of displays is being given 156 and number of displays in one row is 12. So you have been asked here that how many rows are there. So we will divide again here. So here you can see 12 ones are 12. So 3 will be remaining, that we will write just above the next digit of the dividend. So now we have 36. So 12 threes are 36. So what does it shows? That how many rows are there? So there are 13 rows of display. Okay, so that we will write in the final statement here, that thus there are 13 rows of display. Okay, now let's move to the next question. Now question number 9 is, 305 children of a school have to go on a picnic. They have to go by buses, in each of which only 22 children can travel. Okay, how many buses will be needed? That you can very easy correlate with this situation. Like when you go to the picnic, suppose you are going to the picnic from school. Okay, so suppose there in each bus only 22 children can travel and total number of students are being given 305 children. So how many buses will be needed? So what you have to do? You have to divide, isn't it? So let's see. First let's write what is being given. So total number of children is 305. Then number of children in one bus. In one bus only 22 children can occupy. Now number of buses needed. So we have to divide here. So let's divide here. So let's write here 305. So first we will go for 22 1 times. So here we will have 10 minus 2 8, here 0, that because there we borrowed. Now we will bring down the next digit, which is 5 here. So 22 fours is 88, that will be more. So we will go for 22 threes, which will be 66. So here again we have to borrow. So 15 minus 6 9 and 7 minus 6 1. So children, here you can see the quotient that we obtained here is 13. It means 13 buses can occupy 22 children. 13 buses can occupy 22 children in each bus, means there will be 22 children. But you can see here the remainder. It means as a remainder you can see that these 19 children, for them also one more bus will be required, isn't it? So these 13 we have, 13 buses we have, but for the remainder, for the remaining children, the number of which is 19, for them we will require one more bus. So the number of buses will be 13 plus one more bus to occupy these 19 children. So how many buses will be required? 14 buses. Okay, understand? What did we do? First we divide this 305, the number of children, total number of children, and then number of children in one bus, that we divided. So what did we get? 13. But we are getting remainder also, the number of remaining children. For them we will require one more bus. So what we get here? 13. In that 13 we will add one more to get the total buses required. The number of buses required here will be then, when we added that 13 plus one more bus, we got here 14. So thus how many buses will be required to occupy 305 children? It will be 14. Okay. Now let's see question number 10. So question number 10 is frame a word problem and solve. So question number A is 2700 divided by 60. Now one division question, that sum is been given and we have to frame a word problem based on that. So here I have framed a word problem. You can choose any word problem. If you will understand the numbers. First you have to just carefully see the numbers and then you can frame any word problem which will suit that division problem. So here I have taken one problem, framed a word problem like a fruit seller packed 2700 apples in boxes, each containing 60 apples. In each box there are 60 apples. So how many boxes did he pack? So how many boxes will be required to pack all these apples? Okay, so first we will write what is been given. So total number of apples is been given 2700. Number of apples in each box is 60. So number of boxes needed, here I have to divide. So here I am using cancellation method. We'll cancel the common number of zeros. So now we have to just divide 270 by 6. So 6 4s are 24. So here I have 3. Now 6 5s are 30. So how many boxes will be required? 45 boxes. So that I will write here in the final statement. Thus he packed 45 boxes. Okay, you have to understand the question carefully and then you have to solve it. Okay children, so that's all for today. Thank you children.